All right, Shalom.
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 We're the Hebrew Israelites. It's the Gary Branch. First, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Double honors to our elders and GMS who rule well. Peace and blessings to those teaching in truth and sincerity for the love of the gospel. Shalom.
Shalom.
You know, we're just seeing the current state of our people, man, and you know what I'm saying, we know that they're not serving the Lord and they're not doing anything right. You know what I'm saying, by their maker, man. And you know, we just see their actions, they just want to do evil all the time.
Okay.
So without further ado,
If I made it, they want to do evil in the midst of the Lord, you know, visiting the earth, man.
Okay.
You know, and showing himself upon the face of the earth, man.
Okay.
You know, through all these, you know, wars and, you know, through all these rumors of wars, through all this, you know, wickedness that's going on, that's being revealed and manifest, they still decide to do evil, man.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
This is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 21. It says, "How long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet?"
Okay.
hey, because the Lord is you know what I'm saying, warning these, trying to warn these people, hey, to get out of this world, man, and the ways of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And the Lord is gonna warn the elect,
That's it.
but the wicked, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna still be wicked still.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
And it says the standard. And what's the standard? The prophets. And the prophecies confirming what the prophets are saying.
That's it.
You know, but they not taking heed, Jake. Too busy caught up in folly.
Hey, I got a precept for y'all right quick. This is Amos chapter 3.
Let's just spit out think the same thing.
Amos chapter 3,
I think it's 6.
verse 6. Yeah, it says, let me let you get there first.
Got it.
Yeah, this it says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord Yahweh have not done it? Surely the Lord Yahweh by power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets."
Yeah,
Okay.
so the Lord is warning the people, but they're not being afraid right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Hey, but when the evil comes, they are gonna be afraid. They're gonna be very sore afraid.
Okay.
That's it.
You know?
Hey, if
And
I'm
the Lord did it all, man. And because of the deeds of this people, they would not get right. And so the Lord has to get rid of the filth.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like the brother was saying, man, you know, they seeing the prophecies take place. You seeing the earthquakes. Hey, look what's going on in the south, man, with all the hurricanes and the storms, man. You got Iran firing missiles, you know, and Jake got the mindset, well, it didn't happen to me, so I'm good.
That's it. That's it.
Until trouble hit your backyard, then now it's a problem. Now it's an issue.
Exactly.
Now you want to cry. Now you want to get help, but it's going to be too late for a lot of you people, man.
That's it.
See, you know, the prophets hear what the Lord has to say. You know what I'm saying? And the elect.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But the masses of the people, the majority of them, they're not gonna hear, and it's gonna be too late.
That's it. They're not going to hear nor see, you know, because the Lord ultimately put a stumbling block, you know, for them to stumble. You see what I'm saying? Upon, you know, the message, man. You know, because the Lord don't want them to hear this shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they refusing the Lord anyway, man. You know what I'm saying? Rejecting the Lord's wise counsel in a sense, man.
Cause they carnal, cause they looking at who's giving them the message versus who the message coming from.
Versus the message, period.
Yeah, come.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, should a trumpet be blown in the city and the Lord not done it? Hey, the Lord, this is the Lord's message. You know, the Lord is out here, you know, like you say, every time he's finna destroy a nation, you know, he brings in the prophets, man. You see what I'm saying? To let them know what said, the prophets prophesy what? Lamentations, mourning, and woe, man. You see what I'm saying? That's what's coming to Babylon the Great, which is known as America, man. You know, that fucking great whore that's riding the beast of the NATO nations. You see what I'm saying? That's as the Lord is about to, you know, draw together, you know, within this Valley of Jehoshaphat, man.
Yeah,
You know?
the Lord is trying to warn you of this impending doom that's about to approach.
That's it.
And you know what I'm saying? It's You know what I'm saying? Like when somebody says, "Hey man, I warn you to stay away
That's
from
it.
that,"
Yeah,
hey, because you're gonna get yourself in some trouble.
That's
But
it.
like we say, man, they don't want to hear the warning.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to listen, and they don't want to believe that destruction is at their hand.
That's it.
Con. If I may add, man, look how much happened just in the month of October just started, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, this dock shit, this dock closed shutdowns,
Ooh,
man, it finna affect shit like no other, man. You finna see food shortages, food, and it's crazy. The Lord, He's a master, man. He allowed this devil to do this right before your holiday seasons.
That's it.
You know?
And that's gonna be shorter. I mean, that's scripture, man. That's prophecy. You know, and if they had any sense, man, they would adhere to the prophecies, man.
Huh.
You know, like you said, man, it's gonna issue in a lot of shortages, which is gonna issue in the famine, man.
Huh.
But it's shortages in everything. You know,
Yeah.
the apostle was bringing this out. There's shortage in, the military. They looking for the draft and shit. You know, shortages in food.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shit, this is what's coming, man.
Huh.
You know.
Yeah, but instead, you know what I'm saying, the people just want to carry on in their wickedness, man.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let me grab something real quick. Get Ecclesiastes set. I think it's
8 and 11.
Yeah, that's one I wanted to go to that one next. But
Okay.
here's the one where it says,
House of Mourning.
no, I think it's 12, verse 12.
Ecclesiastes 12. Remember that creator, not you.
Let us hit the whole conclusion.
Yeah, verse 13.
I'll read it for you.
Okay.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. It says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter."
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter, because when you preach the truth to somebody, they say, nah, I don't want to hear that. Hey, you know, because they don't want to hear about the destruction that's coming, because they want to continue in their wicked deeds. But this says here the conclusion of the whole matter. Hey, because you get a full understanding once you listen to it all.
Say it again.
You know what I'm saying? You get
That's beautiful.
hey, the 360 scope of view.
That's true. If I may, it's like coming into a movie, towards the middle of the other movie and shit, or towards the end of the movie, and expecting to get an understanding on what the plot of the movie was about, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No. So you gotta hear the whole matter out. And I got this word conclusion for you. It says end, man. Because ain't we at the end now, man? That's the whole conclusion, man. The Lord, was building us up all just for the end, man. You see what I'm saying? Hey, this is the whole conclusion, man. At the end of the day, it's gonna be the fear of the Lord that's gonna get us through this, man.
And it goes, it's like it goes back to what we was talking about when we was walking before we fired the video. Hey, the Lord, He brought us through this walk to learn, to know evil, to taste evil, to do evil.
That's it, yeah.
And now He's teaching us good. Now we come to the conclusion of the whole matter. Hey, it's the fear of the Lord, man.
Yeah, that's it.
At the end of the day.
Man, because like what we started off with in Jeremiah, man, it said they wise to do evil, man. But see, now we are wise to do righteousness, man. You see what I'm saying? Hope, Lord willing, we be those men. We rise to do righteousness now, man. Because we was once there doing, the evil shit. You see what I'm saying? And this is what sets us apart from, the rest of the world.
And we yearning to be delivered from these chains of darkness, because we understand that this flesh that we in was shaping in iniquity. It is born in iniquity.
That's it.
It's just this flesh is subject to sin. So we want to live a righteous life. Also, not to the best of ability, trying to serve the Lord, but actually crying to the Lord to get us out this fucking chains of darkness.
That's it, yeah.
Whereas Jake, they not crying to be delivered from these chains of darkness. Jake don't even know he in the chains of darkness.
Yeah, it's like, we live this evil life in our past, man. And it's like, we've lived it so long, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, why not? Let me try. This ain't working. Let me try this righteousness.
That's
Let me
it.
see how this does.
That's
how
it,
this
yeah.
works.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see how I feel when I do righteousness.
That's it.
And serving the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's how you know they insane, bro. Because insanity is like you doing, the same thing but expecting different results. You've been wicked all your life and it ain't been working out for you, man. So what is that telling you, man?
You been running.
You gotta seek the Lord, and understand righteousness, man.
Yeah,
Come out of your wicked ways, you gotta.
Yeah, turn over a new leaf in your lifestyle, man.
That's it.
Change your ways.
You done with that? We can go back to Jeremiah 4.
Oh no, this is more.
All right, This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Verse 13. It says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High power and keep His commandments."
Fear the Most High and keep His commandments. For what is it?
It says, "For this is the whole duty of man."
For this is the whole duty of man.
Mm.
This is what we supposed to be doing.
That's it.
Keeping the commandments of the Lord, man. Hey, but this world and the ways of this world is clean contrary to keeping the laws of the Lord.
Wisdom is on it too.
Hey, so us knowing this, we should be wanting to put off the ways of this world.
Got that word duty for you. This is duty in the etymology. It says obligatory service, that which ought to be done.
Obligated.
Obligated, right.
Hey, what Romans 12 say, man, this is our reasonable service, man, to offer ourselves up as a sacrifice unto the Lord, man. Because we understand the Lord is going to have to accept our sacrifice, man. And we're hoping and praying, and begging into the Lord, man, that He accept our sacrifice. And what's our sacrifice? Us, and us changing, like the brother just said, turning over that new leaf in Yahweh Shai, man. That new creature's like it.
Do you have enough wits to know that this is the right thing to do? Is serve the Lord?
That's it.
All right? Because if not, man, it's sad to say, man, but you're on a lower level. You know what I'm saying? You're not fit for it, man.
Yeah.
You're stuck on stupid, basically.
That's it.
And if I may add too, also with serving the Lord and keeping His command, we don't need to boast.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You boasting of some shit you supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
And that's where you see that,
Exactly.
even in Israel, man, dudes boasting in the law. Nigga, you supposed to try to keep the law to the best ability.
Exactly.
Now we understand we ain't saved by the law either.
Exactly.
So what's you boasting in, because Jake always want to do shit to be seen of others. Look, I pray, I do this, I do that. No, man. Sister called us unprofitable servants, man.
That's true.
You know?
Yeah, or the ones that didn't say they all done been in this truth for 20 years. Hey, man, the key is to endure to the end. Man. You see what I'm saying? Because the Lord don't have no respect to persons, even though it's understand it's a wonderful thing, but hey, man, this is a daily fight, man. The Lord can put a spirit on you to get out of the truth. You see what I'm saying? Like you say, so it ain't no, it don't give you grounds to boast in your endeavors, man. This is a reasonable service, meaning what? It's logical, it makes sense to do it, because the Lord did it to us and did it for us. It's like,
Jake do that shit in the world. I take care of my kids. You supposed to take care of your fucking kids. You a trophy, nigga? Fuck out of here.
Finish that one.
It's like it.
Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 14. It says, "For the Most High power shall bring every work into judgment, it's like it with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil."
Hey, so, you're gonna be judged for your actions, man. And you know what I'm saying, when the time comes, you know what I'm saying, we want to make sure that, most, if not all, of our works be considered good, man.
That's it.
And you know what I'm saying, we're here to separate the good from the evil, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're here to make sure that our deeds aren't evil. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the Lord, you know what I'm saying, gave this message to us. So that we can be considered good.
Never gonna make it. Also, that's why it's so important to confess your sins to the Lord. You gotta confess your sins. Here you are, you trying to, Jake be trying to, I forget the scripture goes into it. Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel. Here you are, you wicked, you know you doing some all shit, and yet you you know, you ain't coming to the Lord. You trying to,
Con,
try to do what Adam did in the garden, man.
hide.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You might well come clean with the Lord, repent, and you know, whatever you going through, man.
That's it.
You know, because at the end of the day, all our works, hey, everybody gonna have to give an account of that day.
Yeah, it's like you trying to hide, man, but everybody sees you in the spot hiding.
Yeah.
So you ain't fooling nobody but yourself.
Con.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows where you're at already, man. Hey, that's John Boy over there in the corner, man. You see him?
Yeah.
He thought he was trying to hide from us, man. You don't know. We all see him as clear as day.
Con.
Con.
And it's a spirit, because that was the angels. The angels, it's gonna say the eyes of the Lord 1,000 times brighter than the sun.
Precept.
So, you know, you got it, bro.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 13. It says,
I'm done.
verse 13.
There we
It's,
go.
Con, it says, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it.
That's that day, the day of Jacob's trouble. That's going to be made manifest whether you've been serving the Lord. Because, hey, we all going to be put to the test.
Exactly.
You know, just like sports, you could tell who been training.
Yeah.
Oh, he been going. You could tell, like, you know, I've been watching this clip of Kobe. He was talking about, you know, Derrick Rose, you know, like to use sports. And he said when he seen him the next season, he's like, oh, I could tell he been in the gym.
Exactly.
Because his game showed that he been in the gym. So, hey, Jacob's trouble going to show, okay, who been bullshitting during this grace period. Or who been really fighting and trying to get right with the Lord. And it's going to show
That's it, yeah.
in them times,
It
man.
said made manifest, meaning
Huh.
what? Made clear.
Come on.
You know, it's going to be clear that, you know, and it's going to be clear in that day, man. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because we're going to stand that we stood the test of that fire, man. You know what I'm saying? When it came down to it, man. You know, even though the Lord can still put a spirit on the man that came in the last hour as well, too.
Come.
You know, and build him up, whatever it may be.
Come.
You know, whatever spirit, you know, that's all of the Lord, bro. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, you know, how long, like I said, now how long you've been in this, it's the spirit of the Lord. And the fact, you know what I'm saying, that the Lord gonna bring you through this thing, man.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing of what we doing, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing of what we doing is going our works.
Hey,
You know.
because the people are going to be seeing the traces of the evidence you left behind.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why you say it's going to be evident that
That's
they going to know who the righteous are and
That's
who the
it.
wicked are.
Con, why? Because Isaiah 33:6 says what? You know, wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of thy times, man. Strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, man.
Hey,
You know?
because people, you know what I'm saying, are going to see how you were in this life.
That's it.
Hey, they're going to have thoughts and remember the things that you did.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be like, yeah, man, he was a righteous man. Now that I
Okay.
think about it,
Exactly. Yeah.
that's why he was always, you know what I'm saying, encouraging me and telling me to,
Con.
you know, that's why he always had something wise to say,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But then they should know though, you know, because a lot of them are gonna know about what, death by pain.
Yeah, they're going to know when it's too
gonna be
late.
too late, man.
We fools counted his life madness.
Exactly.
Now he's accounted with, because why? The Lord may put a spirit on you where you at a time, you may have been talking to somebody, you may have been, you know, use an example, you may have been like inebriated a little bit, but you're still in the spirit.
Calm.
But they judged, oh, this nigga drunk. But
Yeah,
the whole
yeah,
time you in the spirit,
Yeah.
talking to him and shit, they looking so much at the outward, they ain't even looking at the message, at the whole thing. Or they made it seem you looking crazy, and they teaching the truth.
You inebriated fucking physically, but not spiritually.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm conscious, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hey, well, like you said on Coming to America, you conscious, nigga, get up.
Yeah.
You know, when he fell down the stairs.
They're going to be like, man, we was the same age, but he knew so much more about life than me.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, man, that was a man of the Lord.
That's it. I'm gonna finish this up. This is 1 Corinthians 3:13. It says, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it.
Come.
Because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is.
So the Lord gonna hey, real quick, if I may, Matthew 7:24,
Con.
one of my favorite scriptures. I'm gonna read it. It says Matthew 7. Let's wait, can I get that?
Got it?
Matthew 7:24. Therefore, whoso hear these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock.
That's it,
So you're gonna be that wise man because during this grace period, you've been building your foundation upon the rock, which is this word. Your principles and your morals has been built upon this truth, the commandments of the Lord, versus what leaning upon your own understanding of things or doing it because you reverence a man. Oh, I'm following because he, being a man, please, you ain't really in it. It's gonna be revealed in that day.
Hey, I got a precept for that rock. Real quick. It says 1 Corinthians 10 and 4. And then we can jump right back to it.
I'm there.
This is 1 Corinthians 10 and 4. It says, and did drink the same spiritual drink, for they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them, talking about the the Israelites that was in
the spirit.
It says, and that rock was Yahushua, Mashiach.
So if I may, that's the men of the Lord, man. We following Yahushua. It should say that they follow the Lamb whatsoever he goeth. Those the men of the Lord that's actually building upon, because you could
foundation.
Not somebody that's claiming that they serve the Lord,
right?
But actually, men that are serving the Lord.
That's it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of these pastors in these churches and stuff, man.
Yep.
They're deceiving people, man. Right. And they're not the model to follow after, man, because they don't truly serve the Lord.
Exactly. And that's what we just read in 1 Corinthians, man. Hey, it's gonna be revealed. And it said in that day it's gonna be revealed. You know what I'm saying? Hey, who's the man? What's that? Malachi chapter 3 and 18 as well too. Then you should return and discern, from the righteous and the wicked, from those who serve the Most High Power and those who don't.
Serve him not.
And it's those who serve him not. You feel what I'm saying?
Because if I may add, you could put a front on man all you want. The Lord sees everything.
Right.
You could put a front in front of brothers. I know you're doing this and that, and you could be a complete demon behind closed doors. And the Lord, that's why, even when we by ourselves, you gotta be more on your cues, man, because the angels watching.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I'm speaking first and foremost to myself. And brothers can attest to as well, man. You can put on the front with men all you want. The Lord knows the true intents of the hearts, man.
That's it, yeah.
And in the men of the Lord wouldn't be the elect, understand that as well. So they're gonna move with fear.
That's it. That's the point. Because that's the key. In Isaiah 33 and 6, even though I quoted it earlier, go into that stable, man. Which goes into this rock. Because we build that foundation on Yahushua. The Lord is gonna, make us stable in those days. Stable, it goes into what? That faith, man. We're
gonna be grounded.
Rooted and grounded, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I believe, man.
It's like a fighter, man. Once the legs go, his fighter get hit so hard. First thing they get weak is their legs.
That's it, yeah.
Your legs get weak. What the fuck you done, bro? You can't even stand.
Exactly.
Or like a soldier, man. One thing, and they teach you soldiers, take care of your feet.
Exactly.
Fuck you ain't moving nowhere. If your feet fucked up, and what you do to make sure your foot is all right, you make sure you bring extra socks. You make sure your boots are good.
Exactly.
You make sure you take care of your feet. You wash them, clip your nails when you can. Because why? That's your foundation, man. You ain't got your feet, you ain't moving no fucking way.
That's it.
And Yahushua, he's our rock that keep us stable, man.
That's it, yeah.
So we can be able to walk on this journey.
That's it.
Some people can't even walk they can't even walk the journey.
Back in that Matthew. We got more on that Matthew.
A little bit more. Matthew 7:25, and the rain descended, and the floods came, which represents what? The calamities. The famine, the Gurgur troops,
the enemy coming in like a flood. Esau Edom, coming in like a flood. You see what I'm saying? And ain't gonna try to, offset Jake. You know what I'm saying? Those are these calamities, perilous times that the Lord has spoke of. What's that? In Peter. You know what I'm saying? We're in those times now, man.
And the wind blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, for it was not founded upon that rock. And a good example we just watched what's going on in the South.
Exactly.
When flood came, and what happened? You see them motherfuckers gone. Whole cities gone. They said some cities you can't even get, because the highways that runs to the city have been cut off. So motherfuckers are stuck through. House gone, everything gone, man. And it came as a thief in the night unto them. They weren't prepared for. They probably was sitting in their cribs. A video of a dude. He was at the gym.
Yeah.
Fucking water just come out of nowhere. He like, what the fuck? You know, that it came like a flood. You thought that day when he woke up that day, he like, I'm finna go to Planet Fitness and work out.
Yeah.
He thought he's finna get a good workout in.
Yeah.
Just to be stuck in Planet Fitness on top of the machine because the water it got electricity in it.
Exactly.
That's some scary shit, bro.
That's it.
You know?
All because you didn't consider the day of the Lord, man. You know?
Yeah, your whole life got washed away.
right there, motherfucker.
City destroyed, your house moved, your foundation destroyed.
Exactly. And that's pretty much what the Lord is doing, uprooting their foundation, man,
Yeah.
because it's not built on the Lord.
Come.
It's not according to the Lord's will.
Come.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's mighty because some floods, they literally will rip up the foundation.
Yeah.
Certain streets.
God.
They just showing the videos. I was watching clips, man. Streets they showed the streets was dead. The street fucking gone because the water was so strong. Because once water get underneath things, it's breaking all that shit up, bro.
Yeah,
Cracks.
water is powerful, man.
Yeah.
People don't realize.
And it's powerful physically and spiritually.
Yeah. It says, and everyone that heareth these sayings of mine, verse 26, and doeth them not, shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand, and the rain descended, and the flood came, and the winds blew and beat upon the house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it.
Hey, right. And what's building the house on the sand, man? You know, depending on America, man. It said, woe to those who go down to Egypt, you know what I'm saying? Roughly paraphrasing.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, listen. They oppressed us, bro. Why the fuck would you depend on these motherfuckers, man, for your protection, man?
Scripture say, trust not in the oppression.
Trust not on oppression, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can't go down to Egypt to motherfuckers who put you in captivity, you know, and putting you in the worst predicaments ever, man, to, you know, and you trusting them, you know, for your protection, man.
Yeah.
The Lord gonna laugh at your ass, man. The fuck, man? You know what I'm saying? You wanna trust in these motherfuckers? And these are the same damn devils that got you in derision and got you in motherfucking trick bag, man. You know?
They the ones that brought the calamities in the first place.
That's it, man. They don't doing this shit, you know? It's like
Yeah, the Sirach 12, I think it is, verse 10.
Con.
You done? You wanna finish that up?
That was it on that.
All right, Sirach 12.
12 and 10. I already know what he's at.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll read it, bro.
Kind of.
You there, bro?
Yeah.
Get there. That's it. Yeah.
Sirach 12 and 10. And it reads, never trust thy enemies.
Never, man.
For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
That's it,
So-
man. Go ahead.
Like we're saying, man, we got where these, you know, Jake is still stuck on learning the ways of the heathen.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Learning the ways of the wicked. All right, but it said never trust your enemy.
Yeah.
Hey, because he was created to be wicked, so he ain't gonna change.
All right.
Con.
You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Like it doesn't matter how nice he is to you, he's still wicked.
That's
Con.
it.
All right, and you gonna find out that the niceness that he had. You know what I'm saying? He was just plotting to kill you the whole time, really.
Yeah, a wolf in sheep clothes.
Con.
Shit.
Hey, that nicest is like the oil you put on the cast iron. You know, when you get an oil, you got a cast iron.
Yeah.
Once you finish washing, you gotta oil it.
Yeah.
Cause it
Keep it from rusting.
keep it rusting, but eventually that oil gonna, you know,
Yeah.
wear dry up, and then you gonna see that rust. And then
Keeps
that,
coming back.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep coming.
Yeah.
back, man.
Every time, and then
Yeah.
that's how his wickedness is. He's gonna keep stabbing you in the back.
Yeah, 'cause
every time.
Because you can't stop the elements, really, you know what I'm saying, from approaching that iron, man. And which is the oxidation, you know what I'm saying, that's going to cause that, you know, steel to rust.
Con.
The more, Salaki, the more you trust him, the more he stabs you.
Right. Exactly. You know, that's why it's important to trust in the spirit, man. You see what I'm saying? Because the spirit ain't going to never fail us, man. That spirit is always going to be the same. You know, I got this word never, though. It says, not ever. It said, at no time. You see what I'm saying?
At
Like
no time.
Like what you were saying. Go ahead, you got it.
Yeah, you got it. So, hey, for as long as you live, you are never to trust this devil.
At any time.
Con. And he not just him. You know, he's the main enemy.
Oh, yeah.
But people outside this truth.
That's it.
You don't supposed to trust none of these fucking people. Not the people in this world, 2/3.
That's it.
Yep.
You know, if they ain't in this truth, man, they ain't serving the Lord. Why should you trust them? And the Lord gonna show you why you shouldn't trust them over and over and over. You know, you may find yourself, cause we all, you know, you hang around some, you know, you find yourself hanging around some niggas in the world. The Lord gonna show you why you shouldn't be hanging around these niggas.
Exactly.
Cause they're gonna show themselves over and over again. You gonna be like, damn, why the fuck I just, and that's why the Lord, he separated us from this place, man.
That's it.
Cause we use this for Esau, but it's also for the other heathen and the 2/3. You know, don't trust these people, man. These people are fucking through.
Somebody was just going by riding a Cybertruck.
Yeah.
The Elon Musk.
Yeah.
And I heard he has a this condition where he doesn't trust anybody.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's probably what drove him to make all these different types of inventions and shit.
Yeah. In the spirit, cause Jake trusting his inventions.
Yeah.
You know, they trusting in his
Technology.
because what the Teslas were, they self-control. You
Yeah.
could drive themselves. Here you are, you trusting.
Park yourself,
It's fucking, you know, it's bulletproof and all kinds of shit. Hey,
Yeah.
because he don't trust nobody. That's how you should be. You shouldn't trust him.
Hell no. Hey, like that Jake that got in that fire in that car in the Tesla. Remember that shit?
Yeah, yeah.
You trusted it, yeah, shit, man. You probably trusted in all that shit, man. Look here, man. The Lord burnt your ass up in that.
Yeah, safety devices couldn't help save your ass in that time, nigga.
Right. Yeah, you thought you was gonna be protected in the Cybertruck.
God. with insurance.
Protected your ass from rescue. That's what it did.
Yeah. Come on, you got more.
Verse 11, Sirach 12 and 11. It says, though he humbled himself and go crouching, you know, they put on that front. How's it going? They smile, that stale ass smile. They always lending their hand out for the handshake. It says, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
Yeah, because what they say in Ecclesiastes 19, it says, the wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, you know, but inwardly he is full of deceit, man.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Hey, you go crouching down, you feel what I'm saying? Hey, man, hey, don't trust this devil, man.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, you know, a lion gonna do what a lion do, man. No matter what type of habitat you put him in, man. You know?
See, and this is what we're talking about from the beginning, man. To separate the good from the bad.
That's it.
And this devil is the bad, man.
That's it.
Come on. It says, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand in thy place.
That's it. Hey, the scriptures say, what is that in Psalm? The words of his mouth
The smoother than
smoother than butter, but what? War was in his heart, man. You see what I'm saying? You know, so we got the Lord has given us the ability, you know, to transcend us, you know, on that tower, you know, as watchmen, of course, to be able to tell, you know, the attributes of this devil.
God.
You feel what I'm saying? So we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man.
And it says, let him not stand by thee, because ultimately these devils, they want your spot. They want the birthright.
That's it, yeah.
That's all it is.
Okay.
That's why he's putting the poison in your food. That's why he's trying to, you know, he's the accuser of the brethren. He wants to blame you because really he wants to he envy you. He envious.
That's it.
He wants your birthright. He wants you to sell out because he sold out. He sold his birthright. So he wants you to sell your birthright. You know, that old misery love company spirit. You know, come join me, man. Shit, I sold mine for a morsel of meat. You should do it too as well. Don't you want these dainties? Don't you want your football, nigga?
Exactly.
You
Don't
know?
you want to be like me?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, all along, he trying to, you know, get your spot.
Yeah. It says, neither let him by at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Who shall pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts?
Hey, that's that RFID, man.
God.
Remember to be pricked wherewith, man. You know, that through that charagma. You see what I'm saying? All along, he telling you, oh man, this is good, man. This an example of that is the pandemic.
Yeah, the needles.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, because that's how he gonna come with. That's how he gonna come, man. He gonna come, you know, in the form of safety. You know, in the form of, you know, information, convenience. You know what I mean? Health or whatever it is. You know.
We
It's
need
like
to,
at first when you had a good friend, or you know what I'm saying, what you called a good friend at the time. But then later on in life, you know what I'm saying, like y'all became like enemies. You know what I'm saying? y'all want nothing to do with each other anymore.
Cause could say what a friend is known in adversity.
Adversity, con.
This nigga ain't here for you, nigga.
Yeah, it come to find out he was never your friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was
The whole time.
The whole time. Shit,
He was
never-
looking to overthrow you.
That's it.
He was using you to benefit him for his agenda. Like a good example, this Diddy nigga. You ain't got in bed with them small hats, popping small hats.
Con.
You know, thinking you was the man. They just showed your funky ass nigga. We just used you to destroy these niggas. We
That's
don't
it.
need you, nigga. We wasn't your friend.
Yeah.
They interviewed Clive Davis. What about Diddy? And he like, what? I don't fucking know about this guy.
Who is it?
Diddy. Who's Diddy?
Right.
You know, he walking, his old rusty ass walking, you know.
Still living.
Still living.
He utilized the tactic on you. He utilized the, you know what I'm saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
And ultimately,
That's
he
what
used,
he did.
and he used him like a whore. You know, what you do with a what you do with a whore? You know what I'm saying? After she's used up, she's old. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got no more use for her. You get rid of her ass, man. You know what I mean? And that's exactly what the industry is doing.
Yeah, he getting rid of it. They don't need you no
They don't
more.
need
They don't need these entertain. They got they got AI. They got CGI.
It's CGI.
They got artificial voice. They don't need rappers, nigga. They can
Yeah.
type some shit in, some lyrics into the thing, take your voice and make it sound like who's to say the niggas we listening to? A lot of these rappers, it's real people. These probably fucking robots.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, because a devil means deceiver, man.
That's it.
And they're the devil. That's what they came to do, is to deceive. So you trust in his word, you being deceived by him.
That's it.
Come on. Marie Samo.
13, yeah.
It says, who would pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent or any such come nigh wild beast?
There you go now, wild beast, a fucking lion, and expect a lion not to maul your ass. You know what I'm saying? You a damn fool, man. You see what I'm saying? That means you don't have no respect. You know, cause you gotta have some respect. You know, for that beast, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know the attribute. You gotta know how to, you know what I'm saying, move and wisdom. You know, and use discernment, you know, around that beast, bro.
You gotta stay the fuck away from
Stay
a
the
beast.
fuck away from it.
I see a bear and two fucking cubs. I'm running the complete
Hell yeah.
opposite way. I'm not finna.
And shit, if I see a cub,
Yeah, I'm
I know
gone.
the bears.
I know
the
a male
mama bear
bear
is
somewhere.
very close. Shit.
You
But-
gotta understand that they'll tear you apart.
That's it.
But Jake got the Steve Irwin spirit.
Right, yeah.
You know, the crocodile hunter spirit. We gonna go.
Everything will be all right.
Yeah. Hey, so it's just pretty much calling Jake a charmer, man. You know, rebellion is a sin of witchcraft, man. You know, and y'all suffering out a wish to live, man.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? What it witches used to get burned at the stake, bro.
Let's look at that word for. Look at that word for charmer.
Charmer, I can look it up in the etymology. Yes, sir.
Come on.
Yeah. This is charmer in the etymology.
And it's crazy. Before you get that, when they, it's a new thing that Diddy shit. What they was doing sex orgies, sex rituals.
Yeah.
You know, experimenting with hallucinogenics and drugs.
Yeah.
You know, to enhance, that whole ritual and all that shit. It's pretty much witchcraft. That's what they not really bringing out.
Exactly.
They just talking about the lube, but they ain't really going to really real details.
Well, they're not gonna do that because they don't want to expose themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what all their damn dark science is about.
Kind.
It's just witchcraft.
That's it. This is charmer in the etymology online that says one who casts spells, one who has the power of fascinating agent, but really one who casts spells.
And Diddy, Jay-Z, LeBron, all these niggas are used as tools from Esau to cast spells
That's
upon
it.
the people, man.
Yeah,
They keep Jake asleep.
Charming.
Yeah.
Charming, yeah. They're charming.
Yeah, like Mike. I
Right.
wanna be like Mike. That was like they pretty much made that nigga into an idol.
Oh,
Yeah, making all these little jingles and catchy shits.
Yeah.
Look.
Hey,
One of the other words for charming is sinner.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Damn. Yeah, sinner.
It says sinner. That's crazy. Adder, that deaf adder, that stop at the tongue.
And it goes back to the Genesis where it says they was renowned men.
Exactly.
Men. That was Jake, man, getting in bed with these different heathen women and worshiping their gods. Jake became what? Renowned men.
That's it.
Worshiping these idols. Because these niggas ain't nothing but, masonries on a lower level.
Yeah, that's it.
But like the elders brought out, Hollywood ain't nothing but a giant satanic Babylonian church.
That's it.
Hey, because when a snake bites you, it takes away your life.
That's it. Slowly.
So it administers death unto you.
Gradually. You know?
slow
And
kill.
it'll sit there and wait for you to drop. You know, and that's what they doing to these diddlers and all that shit. They sitting there, you know, they done bit your ass long time. And as soon as you got into the industry, and what do? They let you build up your little fame and all that shit. You see what I'm saying? Get your little money, you know, get you kill off a couple jakes here and there, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? When it was about the time for you to
Contracts over.
yeah, the contracts.
Yeah.
Hey, when that venom fully, you know, entered into your body and shit, hey,
Yeah.
you dropped your ass.
Without
you know what I'm
food.
saying?
Yep.
Right.
And collect money off of you.
That's it. Hey, dead or alive. You know what I'm saying? It's like we can go back to
It says, verse 14.
in the parking lot.
Nigga, man. It says, verse 14, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with them in his sins, who would pity? So nobody pity you niggas, man.
Right, exactly.
We ain't pity you niggas that took that jab.
Yeah.
Hey, because you was warned.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
You was warned, so hey, it's your fault now.
That's it.
Ultimately, hey.
And if I may add, you was warned outside the truth. The nigga resume speaks for
Yeah,
itself.
that's it.
This nigga resume, he come to his resume got blood stains on it.
Off top, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You looking at this nigga, really? This nigga did this to ski experiment? What the fuck? Like, you know, like damn.
The contract got blood on
Yeah.
it. All that shit. Smell like that. All that shit.
Yeah.
Here you go signing the mother.
Yeah.
Shit.
You still hire the nigga. You still bring the nigga into your. You're like, bro, that's your fault.
God.
You ain't read this nigga?
Exactly.
That was it on that.
God.
We go back to the Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, we kind of close off on that.
It started to get a little nippy.
It's Jeremiah chapter 4. It's like,
I can read it if you want to.
go ahead.
Jeremiah 4:22.
Yeah.
Wait till y'all there. You there, bro? It says, for my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children. And they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. That's spirit. You forget
Yeah.
the word sottish.
Yep. Yeah, it says, for my people is foolish, man. And what does a fool do? Is a person that can't help himself. He doesn't do what's right.
That's it.
Doesn't do what he needs to do to stay out of trouble.
He's stupid. That's what it say. And the blue letter it goes into being just stupid.
Yeah, like we said, hey, man, hey, they stuck on stupid.
God.
You still getting yourself in the same fucking trouble. You niggas still going out voting, marching up the streets looking silly. This nigga ain't. You think about it. Jake been voting since what? When Jake started voting? The 40s, 50s, or some shit.
Like, yeah. Probably,
What?
around probably pushed around the. Well, they been voting, but legally, you know, according, I think like the 60s or something.
Yeah,
like that.
so you been going poll year in, year out to the polls, and your situation have not changed. In fact, it got way worse.
Much
80
worse.
years old and still a stupid child.
Yeah. Yeah, it's stupid, man.
Still serving white Jesus.
That's why they said if you are wise to do evil, he said, but to do good, they have no knowledge. Just like we was talking before we turned on the video. You know, we have a leg up because we understand both good and evil now. You know, and that's the power. You know, the power of being a God, of course. You know, small with a lowercase g. You know, which goes into what judges, man. You know, and the judge has to know, you know, that on that balancing scale, you know, good and evil in order to make a right, you know, judgment, you know, in that time.
Yeah, we got the view from above, while
That's
the
it.
people, you know what I'm saying, that are still out here sinning have the view from below.
That's it.
So they can't see,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, the whole
Spectrum.
spectrum of things,
That's
right?
Like a leader, man. Hey, when you on the battlefield, the general, everybody don't have access to knowledge of what's going on in the entire battlefield. That information is only limited to the leadership.
That's it, yeah.
And if we be the elect, hey, Lord willing, hey, we'd be the leaders of Israel. So we know what the Lord gave us to fight. We like little generals under the general,
That's it.
not you know,
Yeah.
the UPK guy. He ain't no,
Nah,
you know,
right.
but you know, the true general Yahweh Shai.
Uh-huh.
You know, he gave us the blueprint. He gave us the map of the battlefield. We looking at shit. We looking at the situation. Okay, they over there. You know, because everybody, the private don't have access to that.
Yeah.
You know, everybody ain't got access to that. You know.
That's it.
We have the higher ground of view, so we
Yeah.
can see where the threat is coming from.
Con.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, on the ground you don't have that view.
That's
Yeah.
it.
You know what I'm saying? They're just gonna come and ambush you.
Con.
Hey, if I may, ultimately, man, we have, you know, the Lord has opened up His mind to us.
Mm-hmm.
Really, this is the Lord's mind, man.
Con.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord's the plan and His plans and His strategic plans, man. You know, nothing of what we've done.
Con.
You know, but this is the Lord. This is the mind of the Lord, bro.
Con.
You know, and He's a man of what He said.
That's
He's a man
fair.
of war, bro.
That's his fair.
You feel what I'm saying? Strategically, he's setting up the ranks. And he's setting everything. You know, all these other nations in place. You see what I'm saying? And he set up this Jake to be stupid as hell too, man.
Con. It's a spirit you say that because I was reading Judges, and I was going to the commentary. We read Judges, the 3rd chapter. The Lord purposely left the nations as a thorn in our side to try us, but also so we can learn how to be warriors.
And also to teach us a lesson.
Yeah.
To when he say get rid of them, you see what I'm saying? Because they was giving it to
Yeah.
hey, bro, you need to get rid of these motherfuckers.
Come
I
on.
think that was what Jeremiah. I mean, it's like Judges 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, hey, I believe so. And he said, hey, because you didn't do this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now all these motherfucking nations is gonna be a thorn in your side now.
Come.
You see what I'm saying? Instead, you making them tributaries when the Lord said, hey man, you gotta get rid of these motherfuckers.
Con.
Can you read it, the verse over again?
Jeremiah 4:22, it says, "For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge."
See, they have non-understanding. Like we say, man, they don't know good and evil yet, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They are wise to do evil, and it said, but to do good, they have no knowledge. So they don't know good and evil. All they know is evil right now.
That's it. Yeah. And they have no knowledge, man. And guess what? This is why they're gonna perish. This is why they perishing now, man.
Hey, hold on. I'll get a quick pre.
Yes, sir.
Hosea 4:6.
That's what I was doing.
Spirit.
That's what it's called.
See, the elect, if I may, the elect truly are the ones that truly know good and evil right now.
That's
And
it.
even we don't know it to the fullest yet.
That's it, yeah.
Hey, but eventually Yahweh Shai will give it to us when he returns.
Hey, that's in Corinthians, man. Let's say we know in part, we prophesy in part, but the one that come, you know, in whole, he gonna give us everything we need, man, which is Yahweh Shai.
Come
You got
on.
it, bro.
Hosea 4:6. My people are. I'm wait till you there, bro. I'm wait till you get that slack. Damn, this show chapter going to what we talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yep, there we go.
Has Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. And that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children.
Right, and the Lord rejected us, man, and kicked our ass out of the house, man. You know, for being disobedient, man. The house that the Lord gave us, which is our land, man.
Come,
You see what I'm saying? What's that? Jeremiah 17:4.
come.
You know, where he discontinued us from our heritage, man. A part of that heritage was, you know, our land, but most importantly, you know, our connection with, you know, Yahweh Shai, man.
Come.
You know?
It says, verse 7, as they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore I will change their glory into
And
shame.
the Lord did that, man. He took us through, you know, that chattel slavery, you know, through the transatlantic slave trade. Before that, it was a sub-Saharan, you know, the Arab slave trade. You see what I'm saying? And Jim Crow, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, man.
Hey,
You
if
know,
I may add, when you read the book of Judges in spirit, we reading it now. You know, that was a constant pattern with Israel.
Come.
You had Israel,
Exactly,
you know,
yeah.
they served the Lord will send a judge.
Yeah, the judge had died.
The judge died, and
Yeah.
Israel go, and that
Right,
generation
yeah.
with that
It
judge
washed
would die,
out. Yeah,
and that
yeah.
wicked generation would come back again,
Yeah, come.
because that's the wicked generation.
That's it.
They'll come back again and fuck everything up
Yep.
again, man. Then we
Exactly.
find ourselves in captivity again. Then the righteous generation come back again. The Lord will send a judge,
That's it.
and then He'll deliver us.
Because for had they had known, you know what I'm saying, good, you know what I'm saying, they, you know, had they known to serve the Lord, they would
That's it.
serve the Lord. They would do it.
You right. You right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they would have that view that we're talking about to see everything.
Exactly.
All right, but they don't. They don't have it.
Yeah. And it's,
So, like you said, the Lord turned their glory into shame.
No, it's what you're saying is through the Spirit, because like what the brother's saying in Judges, you know, and we going back to it, you know, that's why we need elders, bro. You know what I'm saying? The apostles, the elders, whatever it is, to keep us in
That's
remembrance
the spirit.
of that. You feel what I'm saying? Like you say, man, the elders died off and that generation died off. You see what I'm saying? The next thing you know, they like children just left to themselves.
They forget the mighty earths.
They're unattended. Yeah,
Then they forget all the works the Lord did for them.
Exactly, God. Yeah.
You know? It says, verse 8, they eat up the sin of my people, and they set their heart on their iniquity. And there shall be like people, like priests, and I will punish them for their ways and reward them for their doings. And it says, for they shall eat and not have enough. They shall commit whoredom and shall not increase. And how people commit whoredom? By what? Worshiping these other gods, following these idols. And now Jake, in the ancient day, they actually used to literally worship idols, but Jake worship idols unknowingly.
That's it.
Or they worship, or they make anything a god. People make sex a god. Pleasure is their god. People literally wake up every day and just look to please their flesh. What can I eat? Who can I fuck? How can I get my rocks off? That's literally their god. They literally look forward to serving, lusts.
Themselves.
Yeah. It says, the scripture say they made God their
own belly.
Their belly. It says, where I left off at. 10. It says, for they shall eat and not have enough. They shall commit whoredom and shall not increase, because they left off to take heed to the Lord. Whoredom and wine and new wine take away their heart.
That's it, man. That new wine is these other doctrines, man. It said whoredom and wine,
And new wine.
And new wine.
Niggas
That's
created
crazy.
new shit.
New Scientology.
Spirituality.
Spirituality, right.
Grand Rising. Now get the fuck out of here, man. Now you got this nigga on the Anunnaki and all this shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Nigga, how about you get your life in order? You worry about some damn Anunnaki and
no meaning, no understanding.
Trying to understand the stars and shit.
Right.
Like, bro, the Lord gave us what we need to focus on. It's like
Relearning Satan's teachings all over again.
Yeah. Jake be want to get deep. The numerology and the numbers. The math. The earth is created in mathematics, brother. But you don't know not to eat pork. Get the fuck out of here, man. Check the science, B. Which we know we gonna get all that knowledge when we get into the kingdom. But right now, the Lord don't want us to worry about that.
Because it's not expedient.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit don't matter right now, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck you. What is that? It ain't gonna get you saved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you knowing the longitude and latitude of the earth, or you knowing the mathematics, man, get your ass out of here, man.
Yeah.
And go and teach a math class or something. You know what I'm saying? Shit, goddamn. It's like it, man.
And niggas like that, bro, you ever know they be proud as hell.
Proud as hell because they know numbers.
Yeah.
They know how to put some numbers. They know how to use a ruler and a measure stick.
Yeah.
And a lot of them be wrong as hell,
Wrong
too.
as hell.
Yeah. Super wrong. It says, verse 12, my people ask counsel at their stocks, and their staff declare unto them, for the spirit of whoredoms hath caused them to err, and they have gone whoring from under their power.
That's because they asking, they covering themselves with a covering, but not of the Lord, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They're seeking, wisdom from these other, gods, man. And not from their power, man.
They getting in bed with another man.
That's it.
Exactly. 'Cause what your bed represents, your comfort.
Mm-hmm.
What you do in your bed with your woman, you had sex.
Intimate.
You intimate. You're relaxed. It's pleasure. Which we supposed to get that from serving our power, man.
That's it.
Or indulging and taking heed to this word.
Yeah, and we did.
Okay.
That's why I said up earlier. It said we got increased, but we still, turned our back on the Most High power.
Okay.
We got it.
It says they sacrifice upon the tops of mountains and burn incense upon the hills under oaks and poplars and elms, because the shadow thereof is good. Therefore your daughter shall commit whoredom, and your spouse shall commit iniquity.
That's it.
I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses when they commit adultery, for they themselves are separate with whores, and they sacrifice for harlots.
Now we understand why the Lord, gave us whores and harlots, man, as women, man.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Why? Because we committed adultery, man. As men, as leaders, the leaders, the men are the leaders, man.
Okay.
Now we understand why we go through what we go through in our house, man.
And that shit hurts.
And then hell yeah, it hurts. So now we know how the Lord feel.
Come.
You know?
It says, therefore, the people that do not understand shall fall. They gonna fall.
That's it.
Because they think this shit the norm. They think the way how we raise in the hood, that's normal. Seeing baby mamas and baby daddies, that's normal, bro.
Right.
Motherfucker, you go in a household, your mother, she got 1 kid, 2 kids by this guy, 3 kids by this dude,
Yeah.
4 kids by him, and they just think it's normal.
Right, exactly. Yep.
You know, that shit ain't normal, man.
Hell no.
Or eating Cheetos and fucking French fries, that's the norm.
Yeah.
You know, that's no. You know, having women above you.
Yeah.
That ain't,
not at all.
it was supposed to be that way, but that's a result of us worshiping these idols.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know?
You're supposed to be standing for the Lord, or you gonna fall. You gonna fall.
That's it.
Come on.
A for not.
Come on. That was it on that.
That's it. We close up.
Got anything else?
We got something else?
That's it.
All right, with that, we're going to give all praises to the Heavenly Father.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Man, hey, Kwame Yashrala, on to the next. Baba Balls. Kwame Yashrala.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba, Babal.
Bible, bro.